Hey guys, if you're a founder or director of a construction company or the construction industry and looking to engage someone for your marketing in your business, then I'm going to expose to you 7 different important considerations that you may not have thought about that is very, very important. So what qualifies me for discussing this? Well, over the last 11 months, I've had the opportunity to work with people in construction industry, and while my team actually focuses on strategy and product design and development, we've had lots of conversations about marketing and audience building and revenue growth and so forth during this period, primarily because I have had run in the past a marketing company, marketing agency, and we had our own team, and we bring in all this knowledge and expertise about how to grow your marketing. So here are some important considerations if you are hiring or considering to engage somebody in marketing for your construction industry business. So first of all, number 1, pay for strategy. That's right, pay for strategy, guys. So when you're talking to a team member who is going to come work for you in your marketing or your advertising, talk to them about strategy. What do they know about strategy? It's very, very important. It's the best kept secret. And here's why. You could quite easily go out there and engage people to just drive repeatable things, but it's without strategy, you don't really get the result that you're after. And another important thing is strategy is usually consolidated IP. We look at it as intellectual property that was developed for other clients, other projects, other engagements that somebody can give you for 1 hour. So if you're paying somebody a few $100s an hour just to get their IP, intellectual property, what they have done for someone else over 10 months, why wouldn't you do that? Because that saves you a ton of money, ton of energy down the track. In fact, it's probably better, even before you engage somebody, to guide you, strategize with you, and say, hey, I'll sit down with you. Can you sit down with me and spend an hour with me, whatever you cost, and give me your best possible value? You probably end up saving a ton of money downstream, ton of investment resources on your marketing dollars if you actually talk to somebody or work with somebody who can give you a strategy or direct you to build or inform a strategy. In many cases, people who's got experiences, like we don't really sell marketing strategies anymore, but if I was to talk to somebody, I could quite easily just give this for free because I've done this in the past for others. But I'm sure the people that you're going to engage, they probably have already done some strategy. So you need to ask, what strategy have you used? What do you know about some strategies? And run me through the whole process. And the best people in the industry will not shy away from this. They will not hide things. They will actually provide value because they know, regardless of whether or not they end up giving you all the value, you will probably need someone for implementation. So the best people will not hide their best secrets. They will share with you what the strategy is going to be. Hopefully that's helpful. Number 2, so aim for buying results, not shiny objects. That's right. So if you are engaging somebody, ask them what result they can promise. What is it that they're going to drive? Just some likes and comments is not sufficient. You want to ask for tangible business results. Which needle for the business is this person able to drive forward? You need confident people who knows that their contribution or their work will definitely move the needle forward or backwards as you need, depending on the needs of the business. So buy results and have conversation about results, not just an engagement, not just a plan. You want the plan and the strategy, but then you need to talk about results. What result can you help? Marketing generally can help you with results. So you need to ask, what is the result that you can help me drive? And how is this going to ultimately help the bottom line or the top line of the business revenue? Okay, number 3. So ask hard questions. A lot of times, you're the founder of the company. A lot of times what I've noticed in the past is that you might go into a meeting, you might engage somebody in a strategy or a consultancy meeting, and then a lot of times they're the one who are talking and you're not asking any questions. They're the experts, you're not asking a lot of questions. So here is my recommendation. Make sure you ask questions and make sure you ask super hard questions. You're going to put your hard-earned business dollars into somebody else's business for them to drive revenue, drive certain goals for the business. So you have absolutely every right to ask hard questions, even if they make sense. You do not need to be afraid or uncomfortable about asking a dumb question, because there is no dumb question. You should be able to ask hard questions, and the best people in the industry will usually make their solution very simple to understand. No technical jargons. They may bring some technical jargons, but they will break it down for you. So very important. Number 3, ask super hard questions. And this is the best way to qualify if this person is ready to actually serve you. And most times, the best team members, best people, best future employees, best companies or agencies will usually be able to answer not only the hard question, but they will actually thrive. They will do better when you ask hard question, because they know they can engage with you in a deeper conversation. So make sure you ask some hard questions when you engage somebody. Number 4, one of the most important things that you can do is not just hire people who are going to follow orders. Hire growth hackers. Ask them if they understand how to be creative to drive certain business goals. There are so many business needles that you can drive. It's not always going to be a cookie cutter system. So the person that engages with the business, they need to have a growth hacking mindset. Now, they may or may not be familiar with the idea of growth hacking, but at least ask them the question about how are they going to be creative about this particular engagement or role compared to any of the other ones they have done before. What are the certain things they want to try or they can try that is slightly different than what they have done in the past? And what are their attacks? What are the angles? Again, it's a strategy question, but you're looking for growth hackers, people who naturally thrive to grow businesses. Those are the kind of people that you want for your marketing team. Number 5, you want to ask them or check with them what their work ethics are like. This is a very important one. It's nothing to do with marketing or business growth, but people who does things well in one responsibility will also continue to do well in other responsibility despite their ability. So try to ask some questions to find out what are their work ethics like. What's their understanding about honesty or authenticity, and maybe even ask 1 or 2 questions to actually check. There are lots of internet templates that you can use, or you take some suggestions or give us a call or a comment. I'll help you with this. Ask some questions to identify their ethics. What are their work ethics and how good are their values? Because if somebody has good work ethics and good values, they will probably continue to try and do the best thing even when they don't know what the best thing is, and they will find out. And so the question is important to identify they've got good work ethics. Number 6, don't go for big companies unless you're big as well. Now, here's the thing. There are lots and lots of companies, so the matching of size is very important. A lot of people don't consider this. You might just go for the bigger brand, bigger marketing company who's got great marketing presence, lots of shiny objects on the shelf, and you might just go for it. But here's the thing. You'll simply be a number on their P&L and nothing more. So you want to find a strategic partner. So if you work with somebody, look at their size, look at your size. If you're a really big company, go for a really big marketing company, because they would probably value you a lot more. They would value your time, resources, experience, business size, and they would want to keep you as a client. So they would go above and beyond to keep you as a client. But if you are a small company and going for a big marketing company, just realize that you're probably not going to be considered in their best effort. You're not going to be one of their key accounts. So they're not going to put the same effort as somebody else maybe in a medium market would do. So look for somebody who matches the size, where your size of the business complements theirs, so that you become a special client to this size of the business. So if you're a $30 million company, just hire somebody whose revenue is $5 million company. If you're a $5 million company, maybe hire somebody whose revenue is currently $1 million. It's not so straightforward to identify the revenue, but you would, from a conversation, you very quickly understand at what stage of their business they are in, and you can quite easily ask how long they've been in business for, and what sort of client they really, really value, and you want to make sure that you fit that goal, criteria, that you are one of the clients that they really, really value. You get their best work. And here's the secret. They may not be there forever. So for example, some of the clients that we're working for right now, in 2 years' time, our criteria, our situation will change and theirs will change. The idea is to find a company that you can form a strategic partnership with, so that as you grow, they grow as well, and they get incentivized for growing your business. That way, it's a better partnership rather than going for a really big company or going for a really small company. So make sure you match the size of your business and the size of your marketing partner's business. Very, very important. Number 7, and this is my last one, very, very important. Talk numbers. So the best marketers will not shy away from numbers, and they will tell you the most important things for your business. So it's important that they understand numbers, they understand data, and they can talk data, translate data for you to give you a business story from which you can make a decision. So whatever that may be, for some industries, it might be the NPS or Net Promoter Score for your brand that actually drives value. For others, it might be conversion rates. For others, it might be some engagement of some sort, or maybe the number of leads that are coming through. Whatever that is, it is. Talk to them about the numbers that you care about right now, and talk to them about what are the numbers they think you should care about as well. So talk numbers. So if you can incorporate at least few of these 7 strategies in your thinking as you plan to hire or engage a marketing partner or marketing company or agency or person, I think you'll have a lot better chance of success over not considering that and just simply hiring or engaging somebody based off of their website or some kind of marketing material. So hopefully that's helpful. I created this to share with a few of my existing clients and friends who are actually in a need to engage marketing individuals and partners. Hopefully the rest of you also find this helpful. Thanks everyone. If you have any question, feel free to send me a private message and I will do my best to get back in touch with you. Thanks everyone.